Hello everyone, it's your boy Corn and welcome back to another video on the channel. And today we are doing another Coffee with Corn episode, a very cool series where we chill, have different conversations about games, movies, books, or anything or any other topics that's pretty cool. And while we chill with coffee, we got some nice vibes. I need to make an official intro. We gonna get there. But it's been a minute since we did one of these, and usually in these episodes, it's about retrospectives of different games and how I feel about them, or just interesting conversations that I wanted to have with you guys. But today is gonna be a little bit different. You saw the headphones? Yes, we are going to be playing a game in this Coffee with Corn. Now, what game we're going to play, you'll see. Watch this.
PowerWash Simulator.
Yes. What you're seeing on the screen right now is PowerWash Simulator. Oh my gosh. I'm going to talk about how, I came around to, really loving this game. We're gonna talk about it. And before we get to any conversations, we're gonna get some gameplays. Just for anybody that's new to the Coffee with Corn series, and also who's new to PowerWash Simulator too, because this game, it's just such a vibe. So you got the specials. I was just doing this as a test run for the recording to make sure everything's good, because I'm gonna be upset if things go wrong. Free play, where you get to revisit those jobs, challenge mode and career mode. And I found this game when I was editing part 16 of Kingdom Hearts, which is probably the second most difficult video I had to make on this channel out of all videos that I pretty much made. But then again, before we dive in deeper, let's clean this playground. Okay, Drift Finder. Is that the name of the person for the job? Okay, I've got a frankly ridiculous situation on my hands. You see? Oh yes, golly, Corn Reed. You see, some of the local children have been coming down with a curious and unsightly form of dermatitis, and a few fretful folk have been putting down to the condition of recreational facilities. It's all nonsense, of course, but if we could just humor them and give the whole thing a thorough hose down, I would be most grateful. Wow. Okay. Sure. PowerWash Simulator, man. This game it's just different. It's so different. Gosh, this game is loud. Okay, yeah, this is better. So basically all you're doing in this game is you're basically cleaning stuff. That's literally all you do. And the origins of how I found this game was I was going through YouTube trying to find a relaxing video while editing part 16 of Kingdom Hearts, right? And I thought, why not try to search for, a Markiplier video? And I ran across Markiplier, and I saw this game called PowerWash Simulator. The name itself seemed pretty interesting. I ain't gonna hold you. Markiplier plays a bunch of indie games. He basically plays anything he wants, and it mostly just, just horror games or different type of indie games, right? But this game, as I was watching him play, it's not just his voice that's so aesthetic, right? Markiplier has a good voice. His voice is good, and he really needs to go into voice acting. I don't know if he actually does it already. I don't really follow him like that, but whew, he has an amazing voice, and playing this at the same time is so aesthetically pleasing. So I was playing his stuff in the background as I was editing Kingdom Hearts Part 16. golly, that was so aesthetically pleasing. I literally lost myself doing that. But yeah, man, when I was watching this game, I just thought like, this is so aesthetically pleasing and I want to play this game. I really want to try to play this game, but this is too much of a change of pace for the channel. So how can I implement this where it's like really cool? So I was like, bet. I think Coffee with Corn will make this really interesting. And so it was one day that I was editing, I had got super stressed. Like my anxiety and everything was just on 100, bro. I just didn't understand why I kept struggling so much, because I had recorded the video last Sunday, right? And I didn't really start getting progress until Wednesday of that week. So like 3 days later after I recorded it. And that's pretty bad, right? But it's not that it's bad. Nah, it's pretty bad, at least for my work ethic, because I think I'm pretty good with my work ethic, right? But it's like, I don't know. It was just such a big project because it was 6 hours plus content that I had to edit that I didn't know how to really implement for it to be interesting. Because I know and I understand what my audience is now when it comes to Kingdom Hearts. I understand what it is. And the whole goal of making Kingdom Hearts videos is to build memories, because many people have already seen this game. People have already seen this game. What could I do for them to watch me more and for them to enjoy my content? And people now, thankfully, saying they like me just for me. And that's the point that I need to get to and that I need to aim towards with YouTube. And I will get there soon enough. And I still feel like I haven't really explained this game enough. Let me actually do this. I'm sorry. This is not a very scripted Coffee with Corn. You know, this is something to really help my commentary. So it's okay if this is not planned. Okay, so basically, if you like go to like a different surface, like right here, it's like you see it says metal at the top left. This is the type of material that thing is, right? And based on like, and it's there because you can use soap, right? You can use soap. Let me equip it if I can find it. Okay, there it is. So you can use soap, and you also have extensions as well, you know, for long range and for different ranges and stuff like that, right? But yeah, so if you equip the nozzle, which is where you can use the soap and stuff like that, it'll make it easier to clean that area or object or surface or whatever you want to say. And also you have a shop as well, where you can just get a bunch of stuff like power washes, different type of power washes. This is what I want to aim for, the urban one. You know, it has basically better everything, right? Let's see, what else? Oh, different modifications, you know, if you wanted to look a little bit pretty, you know, have a little floss, you know what I'm saying? And let's see, yeah, different equipment, you know, like the extensions, like I already explained, different soaps. So if you get the Urban X, you get this, you know, you get different ones now. You get to get the new extensions and all the new nozzles and stuff. And the thing about the nozzles, oh yeah. You buy your soaps here, get your different clothing. It's kind of funny because like it's just your hand. So I have like a weird yellow glove, as y'all see. And so with the nozzles, one thing about that is that you have the 0 degree, which is like, it's kind of like a point. If you think of a protractor in a way, right? Hold on, if you think of a, hold on. Yeah, so if you think like a protractor or something like that, you know, this one is 15 degrees. Hold on, let me equip it, Corn. Okay, this is, I didn't even equip that. What am I doing, bro? Oh, okay. 15 degrees, 25, and then 40. And the thing about with those nozzles is that, like, with the cost of getting more area of cleaning and stuff like that, there's also the account for pressure. So if you have the 45-degree one, it's going to be less pressure, but if you have the 25, you have way more pressure. Or if you have the 0-degree one, it's like very point based.
It's ultimate pressure, that's what it is.
This is not for everyone, obviously. If you're not like willing to sit and clean all of this, like, obviously don't buy the game, because this is literally the objective. But just sitting here and just doing this one thing, it's so satisfying.
It's so satisfying.
You know, like me and my girlfriend was playing this game like him. Yo, that's so satisfying. When you hear the, you know, it's so satisfying. Yeah. So one thing that, yeah, we can finally get into the conversations now. I was like kind of going all over the place. This is supposed to be chill, so it's no stress. It's no stress. But one thing I did learn, those past days that I was doing Part 16, sometimes it's not always good to look at the bigger picture. That statement is pretty ambiguous, because it's like, what do you mean? Like, when people always say, you know, look at the bigger picture, like, you're going through such a stressful time with college or anything like that, like, you gotta look at the bigger picture. This stress is going to mean something, right? But really, it's like, the journey, it's really about the little things. The little things matter so much, you don't even understand, right? It matters so much to focus on those little things, because that's what makes the journey, those little things, man. And sometimes when you look at the bigger picture, like, for example, you're doing a big project, like for Part 16, I kept, when I was looking at this 6 hour plus worth of content, I was so stressed. I didn't know how to present this to you all. I didn't know how to, like, make this good so that people can really love this. I want, people are like expecting this to be good, you know. But at the same time, yes, I get that it's also for me as well, you know, and I also need to have fun with it. But at the same time, it's important to me that people really enjoy it. Oh, I'm so satisfied. Okay. Yeah, it's like up to me, you know, for people to enjoy it, and I have to make it good. And what kept giving me this anxiety was the fact that I was just looking at everything. I was looking at the bigger picture. I was literally looking at everything, like, oh my god, how is this going to come together? How am I going to get all of this content done in a good amount of time so I don't take too long? And how is this
going to be presented? Like, what is this going to be, like an hour, 2 hour? I don't know, I'm stressed,
you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know what to do, bro. I was out of focus, and that's what it took me so long to complete that part, bruh. But it shouldn't be that stressful, right? Because you're looking at the bigger picture. But no, what I learned whenever you're dealing with projects, and projects could be anything, art project, essays, anything that takes a massive amount of hours to complete is a project. You feel me? Like making gaming videos, project, podcasts and editing, that's a project. You know what I mean? And so this project that I was doing, was taking, you know, so long because I wasn't focusing on the little things. Like that 10 minutes of that video, like making it really funny, really cool, like different zoom ins, different pan ins and stuff like that, you know? Pan ins, what? Like different editing in those 10 minutes. If I was focusing on the bigger picture, like, okay, the whole bigger picture of all Kingdom Hearts videos is to make memories, is to make it entertaining and funny, you feel me? And so when they go through the video, they're expecting, you know, some funny moments in there. And if I didn't edit those like small measly 5 minutes or 10 minutes in certain parts, it would just be trash, you feel me? What if those little parts changes your journey? What if the things that you do in your life changes what, you know, the results of your journey? Cause like going to college, doing all these essays and projects and getting these grades that stress you out, like what if that's not the end goal? Even though that, you know, I guess like even that's what you're working towards, what if it's something more? What if you found something more meaningful than just straight up doing college? I hope what I'm saying makes sense to you guys. But the bottom line is, little things matter. And that's the most important thing that I learned in those past few days.
Snowflakes only on your face. A cold wind blows away the laughter from this treasure place. But in our memories it stays. This is where we say farewell, and a wind it feels a little colder now. It turns harder like a spell, but laughter above. This is where we saw it through. Thinking then this friendship it was built to last.
Oh my gosh. That by far was probably the hardest thing I had to clean in this entire game. And this is the first level I've actually done that I'm doing by myself, because me and my girlfriend was like playing this together, and it was so good, cool. Cause like the way I do my work ethic is like I edit or do some type of studying for an hour, 15-minute break, 15-minute break, and during that 15 to 20-minute break, we just play this. Literally, we just play this game together and get right back to work. Sometimes we do kind of slack and stay on this game for an hour trying to complete it. I think the best level so far that is the house. That cleaning that house was so satisfying, and the end result was so good, bro. And I'm gonna show y'all after we're done. And I guess we get to talk about the other big elephant in the room. Anxiety. I think my anxiety has definitely gotten worse in these past years. I mean, I've been able to handle it way better now, but still it's kind of trash the way things are now. And that's what college does to you. College just makes you more stressed, and that's just what it is, bro. There's nothing you can do about it, you know. College will make you stressed. Just like anything will make you stressed, but college is just on a whole different level, bro. Like, I don't even understand how
it's possible for me to be this stressed in college, bro. It don't make no sense.
Bro, this right here is going to take so long. I realize also, if you don't set goals for yourself, you're going to be more stressed than a regular person, bro. I'm telling you, one thing that has saved me from my anxiety is setting goals, because sometimes there's certain days where I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do in my life, bro. But what helps me keep moving and like not be so stressed and depressed is setting a goal. Like, okay, wake up in the morning, wake up at a certain time. It could be as little, bro, it could be as simple as just like trying to like, yo, okay, I'm gonna brush my teeth at this certain time in your planner, because listen, bro, you know, depression will do that to you. You know, like you don't clean your room for a certain amount of time, or you don't brush your teeth for a certain amount of time, or like taking a shower. Literally doing the simple things just can make you just, I don't know, not lazy, but it's just when you're depressed and sad and stressed, like doing the little things can like just stress you out, and you're not able to do those little things that you're supposed to do, like taking care of hygiene or doing other simple things, you know. And when it comes to my anxiety, it's just like, I don't know, it's just I'm not able to sleep. It's so hard sometimes for me to really sleep because I'm always thinking about my life and am I doing this correctly? What am I doing? And all this time I'm taking to do YouTube, the overnights and stuff, is it going to be worth it in the future? No, I have to get myself up. I need to go edit. What's the point of sleeping, bro? You know, people out here doing videos daily. They're going at it. They're really going out there to get it. I need to go get it too. And like all that stuff just gives me so much anxiety. And I'm just like, bro, I'm not able to function. Last year, 2020, when like everything started to happen, like with the George Floyd, the COVID, and I was on social media heavy. That's what really gave me anxiety too. So I don't be on social media as much anymore because I realized it makes my anxiety worse. It was not helping me like at all, bro. Like being on social media, it was just so crappy, and it's already bad enough because I got pulled over by police, you know, a couple times as well, and that's oh my gosh, bro. Like the feeling is just so scary, especially around that time in 2020 where things were bad, you know, things were super bad. Like, ooh, my anxiety went through the roof, and then I was losing people, you know, losing friends, not like just due to COVID, but just in general because I just couldn't be around them. They were just bad energy. Like, it just felt like I was losing everything and I could not sleep. Let's be honest, bro. This has been the best year of my life. Like, literally, this has to be one of the best years of my life. And you know why? Because I'm doing something that I want to do. Like, I finally found something that I have so much hope for. Something like that I truly believe in. And I believe in this process. YouTube is everything to me. And honestly, I don't think it's just YouTube, like content creation, but I think YouTube is, well, basically one of the best platforms to really get your content out there, you know, your gaming content or whatever the freak you want to do, you know. And happy 700 as well. We are really going to make it to the 1,000 goal. Like, I already know in my mind that we're going to make it. It's already set in stone at this point. We are going to make that 1,000 by the end of the year. And by some off chance that we don't, it's fine, because no matter what, that goal is still going to be reached. You feel me? It's just, I guess it just wasn't in the books, you know, for me to make it. If I don't get the 1K this year. You know what I mean?
People come and they go.
Okay, I think I'm not quite sure what I should hit next. We're gonna get this floor later, bro. I really want to finish this part. Let me see. What should we get? Did we finish the slide? We didn't finish the slide? Why didn't I finish the slide? Is this part of the slide? No, that's the tower. Why didn't I finish the slide? Okay, crouch. No way. I'm about to say, if I'm not able to get on that,
I would be very upset.
oh yes, sir. Got it, got it. I think the biggest thing I do really want to talk about in this video, is my attitude towards college now. Cause in the beginning, with college was something I really did want to do when I came out of high school. I did not know what I wanted to do, but I knew one thing that inspired me the most was video games. Video games inspired me the most. Like, I love to play them. I played a bunch of RPGs during like my freshman and sophomore year of college. Everything was so cool. I just love playing video games. It was my thing. I loved it. What should we attack first? Yeah, I guess we'll attack this side. But yeah, my attitude towards college was super positive. Like, I truly did love college. I loved it so much. Like, and the biggest aspect was like not me being in college. It was that I was learning. Now, I was not the most intelligent guy in high school at all. I didn't focus on school at all during high school, which made it a struggle to find a good school for me to go to. Because my dream college was Michigan State. Michigan State was going to be the college that I wanted to go to, because I used to go to a program called Michigan Gear Up, which is basically a program that helps you get into college, a program that explores like a bunch of different colleges in a bunch of different states. Like, because of that program, I got to see all the different colleges you can go to, and it was super cool. Like, outside of looking at it, right? I was so focused, and there was a day that you can get an on-site acceptance. It was like an on-site acceptance. It was Michigan State, U of M, and different other colleges in this library that was at Cass Technical High School, which was my high school that I went to. You go there, you do an interview, and they can accept you right then and there. That, I had to take my opportunity, and so I did. And they rejected me hard. That was the most disappointing thing in my life. And part of me, I think part of me knew that I wasn't going to make it, because I knew that, I don't know, it was just something in me was telling me that I wasn't going to make it, because I knew I wasn't ready. Or maybe God was saying, like, listen, bro, maybe you're not ready for this, right? You know, I'm not very religious. I'm not very religious at all, but I think my relationship with God is just really just my own, you know. And I'm starting to understand that this person within me doesn't want me to give up. And I think that's my strongest aspect of my character, is that there is always something within me. Every time I give up on something, there's something in me that always telling me to go up and try again. To go up and try again, whatever I'm trying to attack. There is something within me telling me that. And to me, I think it's that spiritual being within me, and I think that's God, really, to be honest. Like, there's something telling me, there's gotta be there's something, I can't explain it, bro, but it's something within me that's telling me, like, Carnell, you can't give up. You're not comfortable with it, because whenever you give up, you feel some type of way, and I don't know what it is, y'all. It's so weird. I don't know what it is, but something always tells me not to give up. But yeah, bro, so after they rejected me, I started to apply a bunch of different colleges that I knew I wasn't going to make it, but I was like just putting it in the hat. And so the last result was Wayne State University. Even they rejected me. But then, by the most miracle, I got a letter that told me you didn't make it, but you can make it into this college, Wayne State University, by going through this program called the Apex program. And I was so ecstatic. I remember crying because I applied to all these colleges and they all rejected me, and then Wayne State came through. Well, not really Wayne State, but this Apex program, they saw the potential in me to be able to keep going. Someone saw it. And if I would have given up, if whatever was in me just gave up that day, I don't know if I would be doing YouTube. You probably wouldn't even be seeing my face, to be honest. I wouldn't know what I would be doing. Because as much as I don't like college, it helped me get a direction. He has the most loyal fan base, and just, bro, he's just such an amazing YouTuber, bro. Corey Kitchen is like someone that I want to be one day, man. I like how you don't really have to do literally everything. That's one thing I really do like about this. It's not like too specific and heavy, you know, in a way, like where you have to get literally every little dirt spot. I really like that. I think that was a really good decision by the developers, man. That scared me. Golly. Super job on the playground, Drift Finder. Looking at it now, I'll admit there may have been the odd fleck of dirt here and there. Who are you talking to? Hold on, let me read. Oh, wait, let's look at the satisfy. Ooh. Wow. 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 Satisfying work. Satisfying work. And aren't there just so many colors in the world? Too many, perhaps. Anyway, you've got those bleeding worry warts off my back. What are these words, bro? And for that, I cannot thank you enough. You gave me a little flack, though. You're kind of disrespectful. Okay, hold on. Play it again. It's so good to look at. It's so good to look at. Look at that, y'all. All right, you guys, that's all I have for you in this Coffee with Corn episode. I really hope you guys really enjoyed this, because I think I really had a good time. I really had a good time. It wasn't like too many little jokes I was having on this. I was just really focusing on just the conversation aspect, because that's what really this Coffee with Corn, these episodes are really about, just having really cool conversations and just good moments and stuff like that. But let me know how you feel about this, and if you would like to see PowerWash Simulator again, because I really do like this game. So yeah, I hope you have a good day, and remember, nobody can defeat you but yourself. Thank you guys for listening. to me and stuff.